Well, this morning, Governor Ron DeSantis will give his State of the State address, and then Florida lawmakers will begin this year's legislative session. Already, more than 1,600 bills have been filed. Our Capitol reporter Forrest Saunders tells us there will all be a lot of attention as well on the governor and his next possible move.
Governor Ron DeSantis has recently been traveling across the country to tout his new book and making stops in key primary states. But today he is in Tallahassee to give that State of the State address. And the question on a lot of minds, will he be giving us any indication as to what his political aspirations are for the future? What will he say as Floridians ready for the 2023 State of the State address? A lot of speculation Governor Ron DeSantis is also preparing a run for the White House. While he hasn't confirmed anything, DeSantis has been spending a lot of time on the road recently, including in key primary states, touting this book and accomplishments.
In the state of Florida, we're proud to stand for education, not indoctrination in our schools.
Political experts tell us to expect a speech with much the same tenor. DeSantis hitting his 2023 goals especially hard, like permitless carry, tort reform, and his war on wokeism.
It's probably going to be the most watched legislative session in Florida history.
Dr. Susan McManus told us this year's slate of DeSantis-backed bills could act as a springboard for him in the coming GOP primary, especially with big names like former President Donald Trump already running.
This is absolutely critical to his presidential campaign platform, what happens in this session.
Republicans have dismissed the criticism that they're kowtowing to the governor's political future, the House Speaker calling this the results session. Senator Blaise Ingoglia said this.
Just because the governor's putting up bold initiatives doesn't necessarily mean that it's for 2024. What it means is that the governor is fixing some of these public policy areas that have been broken for years.
Democrats, however, aren't buying it.
I can't tell you how sad and disgusted I am with the state of where we are.
Less than 24 hours before Tuesday's gavel drop, they denounced the majority party, saying it's too focused on the governor's wishes and not constituents.
Let's make sure that people can go pay their light bill and can put food on the table and pay for prescriptions and put gas in the car.
Dems will likely keep up the rhetoric as session gets underway, but with GOP supermajorities in both chambers, time will likely be one of the biggest obstacles to Republican goals.